Hello, welcome to Yoga for Weight Loss. Can I lose weight practicing yoga? Yes, I can. You can. If we practice yoga in this world where we just take one pose and sit and meditate, then obviously the heart rate is in a resting state, and therefore, no, not much weight loss is going to happen. I mean, through meditation, it's possible to orient the mind so that we optimize our ability to get ready to lose weight. However, what we do want to do is start getting some cardio happening. So it is possible to do this, especially in the form of Ashtanga yoga. However, I'm focusing on yoga for beginners here, and I'm going to assume you're coming in day one, first time, never tried yoga before. So how can you and I get our heart rate up without doing really extreme complicated movement? Good question. So I'm going to answer that question for you. Just stay tuned and stick with me here. All right, so what we're going to do is start off. I want you to come down on your hands and your knees. And first, test your knees and see if you have the ability to bend your knees into a child's pose. If you're unable to bend your knees in a child's pose, I want you to grab a yoga block or two and see if you can sit with your knees bending. And I'm going to take two yoga blocks and I'm going to attempt to come into a kneeling position. See if this is an option. If this is not an option, I want you to come up onto your hands and knees and hold at the level of bend that you are able to achieve with very minimal to no pain. All of this needs to be done without creating pain. Is that possible? It is. All right. So once you figure out to what level you're able to bend your knees, I want you to now go ahead and come up onto your hands and knees. And first, bring your knees together. And we're going to warm the spine up with cat and cow. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, drop your chin, round your spine. Okay, now one way we can generate more heat, because what we want to do is try to practice the yoga in a room temperature. So basically somewhere around about an 80-degree room. You know, if you're in an air-conditioned room that is like set to 73 or 74, I recommend practice outside, and or if you're in a warm environment, if it's really cold, try to find the warmest place in your house, by the fireplace, whatever it is you have, a little floor heater. I'm located here in Florida in Juno Beach, so we don't have the cold issue. What we have to contend with is we sweat all the time in the summer, anytime you go outside. So, all right, so what we're doing, though, is we're warming up the spine. I want you to get your spine nice and flexible first. And so I'm just going up and down. Don't stop. The key is well, of course, you can stop if something hurts. I don't want you just to push through pain. But one thing you can do is just bend very gently. Watch here. I'm just doing this really moderate bend. I'm just doing a very simple moderate bend. Now, already I can start to feel body heat generating. And so I want you to try to pay attention if you can feel any heat generation. So we're just going, now watch what I'm doing. I'm going forward on my hands, lifting my chin up. I'm going back, rocking the weight on my knees and trying to stretch the back. So I'm going forward. So this way we're kind of working in a very small range that's called, like, we'll just call this up and down dog. So on that note, so I can show you up and down dog, I'm assuming you've never done yoga before. So to go to up dog, I want you to lay on your belly and then peel up and push into your hands and try get your arms straight, and then just bend the hips as much as you're able where your back feels good. And then down dog, you curl your toes under and you push back. So this is the next set of movement that you can do if you can come down on your knees. Now here is where you generate a lot of heat, because going down very slowly onto your belly is going to make you work your upper body strength. Therefore, okay, now come back up, try cobra, push down, and either pull back to child's pose or push back into downward dog. And now we're just going to go up and down like this for as many times as it takes for the body to start to heat up. Now, this is the key for weight loss. We got to generate cardio. We got to get the heart rate up. And we want to try to get the sweat to happen. And so now I realize that that might be too much. And that's where I want you just to start with this cat and cow motion. If you have wrist pain, elbow pain, shoulder pain, I don't want you to overdo it, because if you overdo it, you're going to get sidetracked and think I can't do it. And then you don't follow through with your goal. With weight loss, the key is every day, a little bit of something every day, and then gradually, slowly, incrementally increase the amount of repetitions that you do. So we're just using yoga exercise, up and down dog. I'm slowly lowering down. You bend your elbows. You touch all the way down with control, smooth control. No jerking motion, smooth and slow. This is the key. If you're making really jerk motion, like, or you can't breathe, and you're holding your breath, I need you to inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Good. Inhale, come down on your knees, lower your body down, touch your chin. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push down, come all the way up. Good. All right, so now go ahead and take your hands and knees position and bring your right foot forward. And what I want you to try now is curl your back toes under. Lean forward into your right knee bending. And if you can't touch the floor, this is another place that you can use blocks. You can put blocks on the ground like so to be able to keep your steady, have center of gravity with your hands on the blocks. All right, straighten out your back leg and try to lower your back leg down. So now we're going to go forward, straighten leg, take knee off, squeeze quad, touch knee down, rock back. Try again, come forward, squeeze quad, straighten leg, rock back. That was 2. I'm going to keep count so that you straighten, 3, and now we're going to bring it up into a warrior 1. Straighten, bring your back heel down, and come all the way up into the warrior 1. Warrior 1, arms above head, hands can be wide, hands can be together. You can have a little bend in your elbows. The main idea, try to get your arms up. All right, so now, can you hold warrior 1 and lift your back heel? Do you see how my heel is up in the air? Foot is straight. Lift the back heel. And now I just want you to bend your left knee a little bit and just bend and straighten. That's 2 and 3. Let's do 5, 4, and straighten 5. Good. Bring your hands down. Take your right leg back. Take your left foot forward. Okay, so remember, you're going to go forward and just work on straighten. Touch your knee down, rock back, rock forward, squeeze your back leg, straighten. Touch down, rock back. 3rd time, come forward, straighten. And now bring your right heel down, come all the way up into warrior 1. I'll turn this way just so I'm a little more forward towards you. Back heel is up, and now we're going to do 5 times, a little bend. 1, just try to focus on bending and straightening. 2, the back leg coming down a little bit. 3, you're not touching your knee to the floor. 4, and you take your back leg up. Good, so you'll come down on your hands and knees. Okay, now let's add the 2 together. So watch what we're going to do. We're going to blend the up and down dog, and we're going to blend that in with the warrior. Okay, here we go. Hands and knees, lower your body down, bend your elbows, come down slow, don't hurry. Slow is going to burn more calories. Inhale, curve up, and push back, downward dog. Come down on your knees, take your right foot forward, curl your back toes, straighten your back leg, come all the way up into a warrior 1. Come all the way down. We'll add the bend knee in a second. Take your right leg back. Lower your body down slowly, slowly, slowly. Not fast, not fast, not fast, slow. Good. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Okay, the other side. Take your left foot forward. Curl your back toes under, straighten the back leg, and push. Now I'm going pretty fast. I have students that if I did it this fast for them, they would be mad at me. I understand, but I also want to try to get you in as best shape as possible. All right, so now remember, come down slowly, come down slowly. Don't hurry. Try to even go as slow as possible as you start to lower all the way down. Good. Cobras, where you squeeze your back and look up. You got push and pull back in either child's pose or downward dog. Good. Let's do a little bit of ab strengthening. So I'm going to have you come down. What I'd like for you to do, hopefully you have 2 blocks handy. So now we've done some upper body work. So by pushing, building the strength of the shoulders, the arms, the triceps, biceps. We did some leg work, strengthening the quads, doing a little bit of flexibility, mobility work for the hips. Now we're going to focus on the abdominal muscles, rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, internal and external obliques. All right, so I have 2 blocks here. What I want you to try to do is, can you cross your legs in front of you, put your hands on blocks and push down, and then try to lift whatever leg is in front in the air. Lower the foot down and come down. Recross, so your legs are crossed the other way. Push down, try to lift your hips in the air. Try to lift your front foot in the air and lower down all the way. So good. So we're just going to go from one side, lift one leg, lower, to the other side, press, lift. Good. And this is just some core movements that we do in Ashtanga yoga, which are really challenging. So I realize that if you're like, oh my gosh, he said beginner. What is he doing to me? I know. So let me slow down a little bit and give you something else that you can do. If that is killing you, and that's really tough, what I want you to do is just sit with crossed legs, actually sit with legs together, and just try to lift one foot in the air and try to lift the other foot in the air. And just work your abdominal muscle strength by pulling the leg in and then leaning back and pulling the other leg up. Okay, if that's too easy for you, I want you to come back to the blocks and let's try it again. Push down, one leg up, come down, recross, push down, one leg up, come down. Good, and this will definitely get you heating up. Again, we're working upper body, but we're also focusing on the leg power at the flexion of the hips. So these are really great ways to get your sweat going and help you to burn some calories and lose some weight. It's good to have a goal. If you don't have a goal, you're like a boat with no rudder. You got to get your rudder fixed and you got to head in a direction. Put your direction on achieving your goal and you will land where you want to go. But you got to get directed first. Make your goal, start on this track. All right, we're done. Go ahead and lay down on your back. Cool thing about yoga is we always build in a little shavasana. You get to lie down, relax, and just get a sense of, is my heart rate up? Breathe deeply. Breathe in and out. Yes, my heart rate is up. I can feel it pounding. Good. The next thing I want you to do, go part by part around your body and try to relax every part that I call out. Hands, feet, legs, arms, hips, belly, chest, back, shoulders, neck, head, face. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Steady rhythm with the breath. Slow your heart rate down through your breathing. Control the heart. Control your heart with your breath. Develop awareness. With increased awareness, goals are easier to achieve. you are successful in achieving your goal by increasing the quality of your awareness and your consciousness. Take your time here, and I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, send them my way. And I wish you the best. Follow us, subscribe, all the typical lingo. Hit the bell to be notified. Go to our website, nativeyogacenter.com. Send us lots of likes and love. We appreciate it. All right, have a great day.